mess with Offset since he's had his baby. I didn't know how serious this marriage was.
They've broken up officially 10 months after the birth of their beautiful little daughter, True. Best friend of Khloe's sister.
He cheated too, like, come on, guys, stop playing victim.
Cardi B refuses to talk about Offset's rumored threesome, and we have exclusive details on why.
Yeah, I did everything.
People cheat for the same reason they get into a relationship. Selfish.
Cheating in our culture today has been normalized. You can't really wake up and check the news without seeing a relationship being broken up from the stupid decision of one of the partners.
What makes it worse is the blasting of the information on social media and other platforms.
Causing the idea that cheating within a relationship is normal and should be forgiven, or this idea instilling distrust in people who are looking to get into relationships in the future. What's going on, guys? It's Zach and Ashley here, back with another video, and it probably sounded really serious what we just said, and it is really serious, but we just wanted to get in here and have another real talk video of an important topic. I think this topic is really prominent in our culture, and Ashley thinks so too, so that's why we thought it would be best just to get on here, kind of have a real discussion about it, share our thoughts and feelings toward the subject, etc.
Before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Definitely go check out our last video, which is when I wore some of Zach's clothes and we kind of did a who wore it better video, so definitely go check that out. Also stay tuned for new videos every Sunday and Wednesday.
We're just gonna get right into the topic, not a long introduction needed. I just kind of want to get straight to the point and just discuss our feelings about it. We're not experts on this, we don't know everything.
We're just giving our opinion on the topic, and maybe you guys might agree, maybe you guys might not, but
let us know down below. I think it's important to have conversations whether you agree or disagree with each other, so we can kind of gain understanding on the things we don't know, and I think that's really important. So leave down in the comments what you guys think.
So before we get into the video, I just want to say that this topic kind of came about after the whole like Khloe Kardashian and Tristian Thompson or whatever. Who knows if that's true, but that idea that him cheating on her multiple times and she taking him back, it kind of sparked our video about how cheating is kind of normalized and how it should be forgiven and stuff like that.
I had trouble taking that whole situation in, whether it's true or not, we don't know for sure, but I had trouble taking that situation in just because, like, as a man, as someone who's in a relationship, just to see what that woman went through, like with this guy, and how much disrespect he gave her in terms of his actions, it kind of caught me by surprise, because it really shows you like the true nature and true colors of people within our culture and bad representatives of people in relationships we have now. And I think that brings up an important topic of looking at these social media or looking at relationships in general and trying to imitate those relationships. You think it's a bad idea to have some other picture of someone else's relationship that you should imitate. I don't know really what
that makes sense. Like, you shouldn't, you see all these famous people, or you see like cute couples, you're like, oh my gosh, I want to be like them.
I want to do the things they're doing.
I want to do everything they do.
I want to speak like them. I want to talk like them.
Even us, like when people say that about us, I'm just like, you don't know everything that's going on in a relationship. Like,
and we have a healthy relationship, but it's like you don't know everything that's going on. What we do and how we conduct ourselves may not be the best idea for you, and it could be completely tragic for your relationship and growing your relationship. So
I just think that every relationship is different, and it's kind of up to the two people in it to determine how to go through with it.
Yeah.
So like, kind of to relate that to cheating, if you see someone else or you see someone famous and cheating was forgiven in their relationship, you should not apply that to your life and say, yeah, it should be the same for mine, because their situation is way different from yours.
I think it's just totally disrespectful to the woman, no matter what she's not, or the man.
Disrespectful to the other person, because that means you have no concern about how they're feeling and you don't care about respecting that person.
And I just don't understand how you could love somebody, like actually like truly love somebody, and then carry out and act like that, knowing you're bound together with the other person. And that's when we talk about the idea of love, and then the idea of like just loving the feeling of like being in a relationship. I think those are totally different things. I feel like when you love somebody, something like this would like never happen. When you truly love somebody. That's just my opinion though. No matter what the other person is not giving you or what the relationship may be missing, I feel like when you truly love somebody, you know, regardless of the circumstances, you would never carry out an act like this.
And to go off what you said about like some people justify cheating because their partner wasn't giving them something, or something was missing in their relationship. If that's happening to you, you shouldn't just go off and find it with someone else. You should definitely talk about it with your partner first. If that thing that's missing is something that you cannot let go of or that they cannot fix, either
don't just go out and like try to get it from somebody else.
Yeah.
You might as well just end the relationship.
Exactly. If you are certain you will not be able to fix this issue, like she's not giving me this and she probably will never give it to me, then just break up with her, because obviously you're not gonna find happiness.
Just end it all, yeah.
Right.
And that just gives, like we said in the beginning, that just gives relationships a bad rep. Kind of encourages behavior that shouldn't really be accepted. Mm-hmm. For me, when I see one man treating one woman with the utmost respect, staying 120% committed to her, I have so much respect for that, and so much respect for a relationship that is based on the idea of just each other. I don't know, that's just my thought.
I think cheating is also the result of bad communication.
If you're getting false vibes from that person and you don't really bring it up with them, and then you just kind of go out and do your own thing based off those false vibes, then that's most of the time when people cheat. Or
they don't communicate how they actually feel.
Yeah, or when people have bad examples of relationships from a younger part of their life, and then they kind of grow up saying like,
feel like that's okay.
Oh yeah, like that's okay. It just kind of touches on my thought on seeing a man who treats a woman, or a woman treat her man with the utmost respect. I think that just touches on that, and it just builds a better generation of relationships. Just saying that and having that as an example. I'm not saying you should idolize these people, but I think it's important to take note of a relationship you may think is healthy. Maybe even communicate with them what they do, how they communicate, etc. So that way you can have success in your relationship too. I'm not saying you should idolize them like we said in the beginning. I'm not saying you should idolize them and do everything they do, because it may not work for you, but yeah.
You can get advice.
You can definitely, I mean, it's just advice. We get advice for everything.
I think people in relationships now, they go into a relationship with the idea that, how much should I give to this person? Like, what happens if they're not loyal to me? Like, what do I do then? That does have something to do with how cheating is normalized now, but I think that we kind of have to let go of that idea and try to go back to like the older ways, and how a man and wife should be loyal to each other, or a girl and guy should be loyal to each other, and you should only have one person in your life. But I think now it's like normal to have more than one person in your life. Like you see on Twitter, people be like, yeah, like I have all these people on my line, like that's not okay.
That's not
like
cool,
it's not cute that you have so many people on your line. But I don't know, that's just me personally. I know times have changed, but to me, times have not changed, and I still believe that. That's
been the best thing for us.
Yeah.
And it's worked perfectly for us. Hopefully you guys see that. Hopefully we set a good example for you guys watching us. I try my best to just give Ashley the utmost respect every day. I mean, I wouldn't do anything to hurt her. And it's weird, I can't even say this without people still having the idea like, yeah, like he still might cheat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's weird to me, and it kind of hurts me, because it's like I know for sure 120% I would never even do anything like that to Ashley, to hurt Ashley, but I can't put that in public without people still having that sense of uncertainty that yeah, he a light skin, like he still might cheat. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody says this. I mean, but what can I do? I don't listen to that noise, but it's still weird to me. But that just speaks to the culture we're currently living in. I think another thing is males cheating more than females kind of gets a bad stigma.
Yeah, because I think
it happens
pretty much equally.
Yeah. So I mean, people most of the time you see on social media like guys ain't this, guys ain't that, but it's like girls do the same exact stuff that we're doing, so it gives guys a bad rep. And being a guy, that kind of hurts me. People really think that way about our culture, our male species, so it's pretty weird to me. But like I said, that's the culture we're living in.
But I just want to add some advice, and if you are in a relationship and you feel like your partner is cheating on you, or you know that they're cheating on you, definitely try to conduct yourself in a good way. Like, maybe come to them, think about what you're gonna say before you do. Like, don't just react off anger. Like, you want to understand where they're coming from and what made them do this. But you definitely should not blame yourself, because that's not your fault that they decided to make that choice. That has nothing to do with you. If they respected you and saw you as equal, they would have come to you first about if something was missing or you weren't giving them something. They wouldn't have just turned their back and did that to you. So yeah, definitely don't think that it's your fault. And I found that a lot with some of my friends that that's happened to me.
For sure.
It's not your fault, sis.
Even if it was, then it's like, that still doesn't make it okay for the other person to do that. Even if you did the worst thing ever, besides cheat, like, still doesn't make it okay for them to do that. That's just the ultimate disrespect, in my opinion. I think that's enough on this topic. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and make sure you leave your comments down below on the topic, and some things you agree with, some things you didn't agree with. Truly appreciate you guys. We're growing every single day. We're moving. Next goal is 40K, then 50K, then 60K. We're taking this small portions at a time. But thank you guys so much. Wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. More great content coming soon, so stay tuned for that.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for our video on Wednesday. If you guys follow us on social media, you will know that we are speaking at Zion Baptist Church tomorrow, and the video for that will be up on Wednesday.
Should be. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. Love you. Peace.